Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here, coming at you with another episode of Be a GM Carolina Hurricanes. Alright, so we've gone 18-7-1 through the first 2 months of this year, 2014-2015 season. It's our third season in the NHL now, and we're doing really well. We're doing really well, to say the least. Before I get into this too much, make sure you vote for who you want in the Be a GM Series 4. Follow the link in the description, and fill out the form, cast your vote. Let me know who you want to see. Okay, so we checked out the player stats, and we're still doing well, so I'm not going to really change anything. We went 8-5 as opposed to 10-2 that one. So we slowed down a little bit, but there's still no cause for alarm. I also asked you guys last time if we should make some trades. Obviously, I want to hear more from you guys before I actually do anything. We have lots of time. For a team that's doing really well, we don't need to make any big moves right now. So keep throwing ideas out there. I want to see them all. Don't worry, I'm reading your comments, and I'm reading your suggestions. We will address it all, I promise. Let's see, I'm waiting for my next scout assignment. What am I doing? I'm like so boggled right now. So we checked out the OHL, remember, for Connor McDavid. And yeah, you got him as a forward half-star player. So let's go elsewhere. Anybody else first round? Anybody else? Hold on, let's not sort by potential. Let's sort by round. We got a couple first rounds there. Here's a couple first rounds in Russia. So let's go for 3 weeks in Russia. Let's see what we get there. If we can turn up a little bit more of an accurate number. So we'll continue on here. We'll simulate the month. We'll go to the second, right the day before we play Toronto. All right. There's another big win for us. If you guys have been noticing, look at the team leaders. And I said this through the first month, but it keeps happening. The goal scorers and the assist leaders, it's changing all the time. Now look, Taze was there, but Ekman Larsson's now up there. And I like to see that. The reason why is because it tells me that we're getting balanced scoring from, all our lines. Offense, defense, there's Taze again. Everybody's contributing is what it tells me. All right, so we're kind of winning one, losing one now. We had a good rip start, which has given us this nice lead. But we need to start going on another win streak again here. Landeskog, 14 goals. Taze, 18 assists. So, I don't think we're going to see any 100-point scorers. But in terms of our team, we've got a lot of high-scoring players, which is really nice to see. I'd rather have, the top 3 lines all scoring a point per game than I would the first line scoring, 1.2 points per game, I'd rather have that because that means more goals for your team. That means a better difference in the goals for and goals against. 1-0 loss. Come on, guys. We got the firepower to score more than that. The nice thing with the way I've also structured this team is they're only going to get better. We got so many young guys, as well as a couple veterans, that can lead us through the playoffs, and we got elite goaltending. We've got solid defense. There's not much to this team that is lacking at this point. We've got big boys. We got small guys. We got quick guys. Everything. I really like it. Hold on. Let's sort by first round again. Let's sort OHL. Yeah. United States has some, so let's go here because they've got a couple. So we'll go for a month there because it is west, and then we'll go up to. We'll just go right up to the Toronto Maple Leafs day. So we're at 52 points. That's pretty good. Now we need some more goals though. We must be scoring from different lines, all over the place. And I've shown you that with the plus minus. Look at the players who had plus 7. Jay McClement on the 4th line. The 4th line has better plus minus than our 3rd line. That's crazy. That means that 4th line is doing so well for us. You can't complain about it. There's 2 losses in a row. Okay, so we're starting to kind of balance out with the win-loss thing. We're probably not in first anymore in the East. We're probably somewhere around 3rd or 4th. Let's see. Oh, we're 2nd. We're close to first, though. And we're 8 points off the lead for the NHL lead, which is at 60 with the San Jose Sharks. How's Montreal doing, by the way? 39 points. Thanks for the goalie. Adios, mofos. Who else did we trade for? Edmonton. They picked up, who was it? Hansel from us. They took Hansel off our hands, so that's okay. And Chicago. Where's Chicago? How are they doing? Oh, they're out of the playoffs. That's because they don't have a top-line center anymore. Oh, wait, they have, what's our guy's name? Stahl. How the hell could I forget that? Okay, so we'll do the stats once more, and I actually am going to take a look at the team stats this time, because we have slowed down. I'd like to see where I can make changes. And then we will go from there. Okay, so come on, stats. Here we go. Okay, so Stahl is dropped a little bit on the points per game. Wow, so is Taze, though. Taze has really dropped. Yakupov's dropped a bit. Landeskog's dropped a bit. Oliver's up at 28. Skinner's at 20. Skinner, you're playing the top line. What are you doing? Step it up, buddy. Holy shit. No wonder he won't get any better. We're halfway through the season, and he's only at 23 points. Like, he's on for, like, increasing his point total by 2. Holy. Sniper with 8 goals and 15 assists? That's not good. What's his shooting? Look at, 87, 85. There's a reason why. Yakupov is probably better. Yeah, 88, 91. What's Landeskog's? Yeah, roughly the same as Skinner's. Skinner might go play the second. We'll see how this goes. If we want to jumble things. PRV's not doing great. But again, a big indicator for players is the plus minus. Again, look at our plus minus guys. Like if everybody on your team is above, like look at Stahl and Landeskog, plus 20, plus 21. That's nuts. That's crazy. That's a number you can't compete with. Let's see. Power play goals. Who's scoring the most power play goals? Yakupov, Landeskog, Oliver, Stahl, Taze. Skinner's only got 1. I might take a look at those. Shooting percentage. Yeah, we can. PRV's got the best. Landeskog and Yakupov. Landeskog might have to come up. He might have to come up to the first line with the way that he's playing versus the way that our sniper, Jeff Skinner, is shooting 6-1-1. I mean, he's had 131 shots. How many has Landeskog had? 118. So not that many less, really. Like, look at PRV. Like, his shooting percentage is low, but he's only had 59 shots. So there's a reason there, you know? Like, these top players here, like, this number sticks out. Skinner's having a bad year. At 6.11, he's having a bad year. There's no doubt about it. Oops. Let's take a look at our goaltending. Let's see, goalies. Okay, goals against average is 2.22. That's not bad. I'd like to see it get to 2. Save percentage is at 92.62. I'd like to see 93. 92.5 is like elite goalie status. So he is in the elite goalie status, but I really want to push Carey Price to the limit here. I want to see him get better. He's also now White Stars, guys, because he's turning 27 years old. So that's it. We've got a 90 overall goalie. He might get a little better. They do get a little bit better, but whatever. Carey Price is Carey Price. That was the gamble we played. We could have got a 91 goalie out of him, maybe even a 92 if he lasted to the end of the year, but he didn't. So we will look at the team stats, though, quickly and see where we stand with everything. So we're currently 5th in the NHL. We kind of knew that. Let's see. Goals for per game, we're 3 even. We're 3rd. We're only behind Toronto and Edmonton. Goals against, it looks like we're going to be close to 1st in the league. Yeah. We're 4th right now in goals against per game, which is nice. Power play percentage, we're at 19, so I'm going to have to address something there on the power play. And shorthanded, or penalty kill, we're at 18. So I think our special teams are definitely killing us right now on this. So let's go take a look really quickly. And edit lines. I'm going to do best lines again, I think. We'll just do best lines. We're going to have to fix this, though. That's fine for Stahl. And then McClement is going to go here. Watson. Yeah, Watson's there. Jokinen here. Oliver here. PRV and Landeskog. Hardakainen and PR. You know what? I'm going to switch Hardakainen and PRV. PRV's the scorer out of the two, so I'm going to put him on the right wing. And then that's it, right? That's how I had them. Okay, so I think that's what we'll leave it for right now. We might see more point production from the players that we put them on their off wing. Defense, we didn't even look at, but that's what we want, right? Yeah, that's exactly what we want. Defensive, offensive. Offensive defenseman, offensive, two-way. Okay. Yakupov here. Yeah, Jeff Skinner here. That's the way it should. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch him around because Yakupov is a left-handed scorer. So let's switch him around. Mark Oliver. He's capped out, guys. He's done now, too. Everybody's getting there because he's 27 years old. Stahl's still 26 for now. He'll get older, though. We don't need to touch you, though. You're good. Oliver, he's left-handed, so is Landeskog. He's got the better shot, so we'll put Landeskog here. We'll put Stahl in the middle, like that. There we go. That's how I wanted it. 2 offensive, and Eklund and Mark Stahl. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think I'd rather have, who's our other defensive pairing? Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson's probably better. Okay, 76-86, 76-84, 76-86. Okay, so Eklund is better on the offensive side because he is an offensive defenseman. I really did not expect that. How about Sanguinetti? Is he better than that? No, he's really not better than that. Okay, we don't need that on the power play anyway, so that's good there. Jonathan Toews and Yakupov, yes. I'd rather have Stahl in here. Because, oh, not that Stahl. Hold on, we switch him over? No, okay. And then Jordan Stahl. I think I'd rather have that. Yeah, I think I'd rather have that there. And what we could do, they've got Oliver on the point here. Well, they did that. You know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to put Jarrett Stoll in here. Because he does have pretty good defensive category, so he can play the point. We'll leave it like that. And you know what? We'll take a look here. Yeah, let's put Jarrett Stoll in here instead of Mark Stahl. Let me do that. Let's see if this makes a difference, okay? Just add that, because he does play the point in the game when you're playing. Jonathan Toews and Jordan Stahl. I'm going to balance this out a bit. I want to put McClement here. And Jonathan Toews. I want Toews and Stahl on 2 different lines. Landeskog. Yeah, and then McClement and Stoll. Where's Jarrett Stoll? Let's put Jarrett Stoll in here instead of Jay McClement. Okay, I'm gonna put Toews and Stoll. I'm gonna put Stoll at center because he'll win the face-offs. Jordan Stahl and wait, hold on. We'll do that, I guess. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do because Stoll has a better face-off and Toews has a better face-off than Stahl. Stoll. Like, we got this craziness for names here. That's good. I like that there a lot better. And the 3-man penalty kill. Stahl, you're good, but I'm going to put Stoll in. There you go. That's good. And then 4-on-4. Toews, Yakupov, Oliver. Skinner, yes, but I'm going to put Stahl here. He's a better centerman. And then we'll put Oliver here. Ooh, not McClement. Oliver. There you go. That's good. I'm not going to change anything else up too much. We're going to take Mark Stahl out of here. And we're going to put... I'm going to put... Who's an offensive gun that we can put in there? It's on the second line. I'm going to put actually... Yeah, Landeskog. I think I'm going to put Landeskog in there as our second one. So that's good there. Okay, let's see if this increases us a little bit more. Let's see if this gives us a little bit more of a better... special teams game. So we're coming up on the trade deadline too here, guys. Oh no, it's still a ways away. That's the All-Star game. So it comes shortly after the All-Star game. Beginning of, what is it? Beginning of March, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's try this. So there's a big 3-1 win to start. So we kind of balanced things out a little bit. We didn't change our 5v5 lines. But we did change our special teams lines, power play, shorthanded. 4v4 as well, just to kind of give it a little bit more balance. And Sheldon Surrey, how old is he? 38. He's really old, but he's got his slap shot still good. 99 still for the slap shot power. Yeah, he couldn't fit. What I'm gonna do though is I'm going to take him, and you know what? He's got 1 year left. He might be trade deadline bait. So let's put him in the minors. That's fine. I don't need to do anything there. So we'll put him in the minors. He might be trade deadline bait. Guys, you never know how much value some of these players are going to have. That's fine. I don't care. I don't care if I'm not getting trade offers all the time. They're like so obsessed with like, oh, if you're not getting trade offers, you're probably not doing something right. 6-1 loss? Come on, guys. I think when you lose like that, a lot of it has to do with, the experience of your team. Because we do still have a young team, and they'll get better. Oh, Oliver's scoring now, too. Finally, somebody dethroned Landeskog as the team's goal scorer. Oh, there's Landeskog again. So that second line's still getting things done, man. Landeskog, Stahl, like they're all leading the categories right now. And I got no problem with that. But I'd like Yakupov, Skinner, and Toews to pick it up. I think, guys, I hate to admit it, but I think the problem on our team right now is Jeff Skinner. Because he should be better than this already, and he's not getting any better. I don't know what to do with him. I really don't know what to do with him. Maybe he'd fit better on the right wing and Yakupov on the left. I don't know. Mark Savard. See, here's another one. Mark Savard. Pretty sure this guy should be gone from the game. He's got, like, post-concussion syndrome. He's a third-line centerman with 80 faceoffs. What are his stats this year? He's -6, 17 points in 48 games. What's his contract like? $4 million. Let's put him in the minors anyway, and if we want to call him up at the trade deadline, we have that option. No, that's good. There you go. He could be scratched. I really don't care right now. I'm not disrupting what our team's got going. We got back-to-back shutouts now. Okay, so let's go by round. So we got a couple top 10s. Those guys are pretty much done. Anybody else that hasn't been scouted? We got the WHL. How did the US turn out in that search that we did there? 4-star. Still got a couple unknowns there, but it doesn't look like they're going to get very good. We'll do a month here in the WHL with their forwards. All right, so let's continue on here. We're going to go right up to the Buffalo game. See, picking up these players, like Mark Savard probably has some trade value, to be honest. And that's one thing that they're going to definitely have to address in NHL 14, is when you claim somebody off of waivers, they don't go to your minor system. There's a reason why they're going through waivers. No, I do not want to stop it. There's a reason why they're clearing waivers, is because they're going down to the minor system. So you can't just put them in the minor system. You have to put them on your NHL team. If you waive them at that point, then somebody else could pick them up. The old team could pick them up and say, like, oops, should never have done that. That's kind of what happened with that Calgary trade when they tried to pick up Ryan O'Reilly. See, okay, they want our 2016 first-round pick. This is the one we're going to try and trade. And they're going to trade for Stephen Weiss. Remember we were trying to trade that pick? Stephen Weiss. Third-line center, no, you're not worth a first. I'd rather have, you know... Yeah, no, you're not worth it. At a playmaking center, I'd rather have Oliver on there doing his thing, sniping the shit out of it. I'd rather trade that for, what's his nuts? I can't even remember his goddamn name. Goodbranson. Eric Goodbranson. Okay, so that's the end of that month. We're 34, 15, and 2. We've got an average, you know, record. We're probably not... Oh, we're first in the East somehow. So the East is really, like, Down syndrome here. No offense to anybody that's got anybody that's Down syndrome. Because look at 81 and 77 lead the West, but 70 leads the East. We've got a 2-point buffer on New York right now. That's unbelievable to me. We're not up there in any of the scoring categories, which is incredible. Or probably points, I'd imagine. Nope, Nugent Hopkins is winning that one. We are up there in wins, obviously, because Carey Price plays every game. Let's see here. Carol, yeah, we're 5th for save percentage, and we are 7th for goals against average. So that's okay. I'm happy with that. That's good for Carey Price. Very good, very good. Ryan Miller leads again. I think Ryan Miller tends to lead all the time. Let's see, however, though. Oops, not coaching options. Team standings. Oh, not points. We want to go by goals for per game. So we dropped a bit. We dropped to 6th. We were at 3, but that's okay. Everybody drops usually. Goals against per game, we're in 2nd in the NHL for that. That's nice. Our power play, we were at 18. We're now at 15, so it is an improvement. And our penalty kill, we're at 13. We're at 18. We're now at 13. So I'm going to leave it as is because we now have to make up all those the penalty kill through the halfway point of the team, or halfway point of the season. So I'm not going to touch anything there. I like the way this team's going. How did we do in January? We won 1, 2, lost 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lost a second one, won 9. We went 9 and 2 in that month. That's good. That's almost as good as our first month. So I'm not going to touch anything. We're going to leave it as is. We're going to go through right to, let's go right to here. And we'll leave it there for now. And then we'll probably do the trade deadline next episode. All right, we got auto. So 2 losses in a row. I'm going to stop it right now. I'm stopping the simulation. Look at Jonathan Toews, though, now. 19 points, 19 goals, 27 assists. He's finally stepping up. We'll do it again. I went to that day. We'll go to this day now. I've if you change the day that you sim to, it's not as bad. I don't know. I've got another day it'll work with. There you go. Start off with a win. Okay. Got his back on a winning foot here. Colorado now. Loss. What the hell, guys? Come on, step it up. We're already 3-1 or 1-3 in this month. Oh, another loss again. Holy shit. Is this where we fall apart? Come on. Los Angeles, come on, we gotta beat LA. This is a Western Conference team. These are free points. Stop losing games. Okay, Polivka. Oh, now that they want to trade Polivka for Weiss. Yeah, no, I don't think Weiss, though, is an increase on anything. No, and he's not enough trade bait, basically, is what he is. Yeah, we should be beating Winnipeg, though. Look at this, 19, 34, and 6. Okay, stop the simulation. Please, God. What the F is going on? Holy shit. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm going to sim up to the Montreal date, then. And we'll leave it there, and then we'll sim that last day. See if this works. Okay. Okay, good. Scout assignment. Scout assignment. We were in the WHL. Oops, not goalies. McHugh is still green, so let's go for a month there. He's probably only going to be a 4-star player. So let's go up to the Montreal date. And there you go. We're playing Montreal now. We should be beating Montreal. Look at them. They're just terrible. We beat them. Shut them out, too, with their own goalie. Take that. Oh, Ottawa traded away Jason Spezza. They must be rebuilding in Ottawa. Here's another back-to-back against Montreal. Nice. These are wins. Handing us wins. Thank you very much. And then another one against Winnipeg. Come on, you got to beat them. This is the opportunity to beat the shit out of them. We lost to Winnipeg twice. They're like our Achilles heel. All right, now another divisional team. I think that divisional games, there's a little bit more riding on it, and teams can surprise each other with that. So we wanted 40 wins out of us this season. We could potentially get it here before the trade deadline. All right, so we got one last game here. Come on, nice win to get us to 40. There you go. Okay, so we'll take a look at the points, the stats, and all this. We got lots of time left in this episode. We will not be doing the trade deadline in this one. Obviously, we're buyers this year, making a push for the playoffs. We are currently in second, 1 point behind Buffalo. We are 1, 2, 3, fourth in the NHL in points. Only 2 points ahead of Edmonton for that next spot. Let's see. Montreal is almost, like, they're 10 points up on Winnipeg, who are last in the NHL. And then Chicago's in 8th, clinging to life on that final pick. I'm just looking at teams that we traded with. We're not there. We're probably not going to be up there at all this season. We're not up there either. And Price dropped off of the save percentage. And but he's still on goals against, just because we're still above that mark. So what I will do is go to Stat Central. We'll do player stats first. We'll assess who's doing well, who's not doing well. We'll see if everybody's still in the plus-minus, in the positive for the plus-minus category. I think that they will be. I don't see why they wouldn't. We still played pretty well. So Taze at 53 points, Yakupov at 49, Jordan Staal at 44, Oliver, Landeskog, and Landeskog still has more points than Skinner. You know, that's interesting. This is a move that I've been talking about. We'll see how it goes pushing into the playoffs. And with actually the way things are going, what's Landeskog still? Is he still an 86? Yeah, power forward. I think what I might do after we make the trades is I'm going to put Jeff, and no offense to any Jeff Skinner fans out there, but I might put Jeff Skinner on the third line right wing. And he might score a little bit more playing on his off wing, you know what I mean? Because you can shoot, you got the inside lane on the net instead of shooting on the outside lane all the time. And we'll put Landeskog on that top line to play and see if he helps them out a little bit more to score. Because he's doing well. I think the only reason he's being held back is because he's on the second line. Because you look at the second line, 44, 41, and 40. That's good for a second line. 49 points and 53 points are okay for the top line. But here's the reason. Jeff Skinner is holding them back, so I'm going to make that switch. It's not even a question. Mark Stahl and Oliver Ekman-Larsson are both doing well. Del Zotto's at 24 points. Eklund's at 22 points. PRV's at 21. It's funny that four defensemen score more than PRV. Jokinen, yeah, Savard, but he's not even on the team, so it doesn't really matter anyway. Same with Sir. They're not playing with us. That's the thing. Okay, so we do have some minus players now. We've got Savard, but that doesn't matter. Stoll, Gunnar, Skinner. There's your problem, guys. It is Skinner. Like, I keep getting reassured time and time again of why the team's doing poorly on that top line. It's Jeff Skinner, guys. Jeff Skinner's playing like a bag of shit. He needs to be better. Because Jeff Skinner's how old now? He's probably like 24. I'm going to say 20. Oh, he's 22. So he's still got years ahead of him where he's not going to go yellow or white on us. But he doesn't have much time left. Who's the best still? Yeah, Landeskog's the best. Stahl. How is Taze doing? +5. Yeah, that top line definitely needs some assistance from the likes of Gabriel Landeskog, who has a crazy +-. And I think that's reflective of his actual career, because when he was playing in his rookie season, he had such a high +-. So I'm going to do that. We will look at the team standings quickly, too. Yeah, we're 4th. We knew that. Goals for per game, we're in 10th, so we have dropped. Goals against per game, we're in 2nd, so that's really good there. We could actually get this. Oops. Goals against, where we're 2nd. We could actually win this one. Carey Price could win that one for us. Penalty kill, or we forgot power play. Penalty kill, we're at 17, we drop. Power play, we drop 2, so we might have to adjust that one more time. That might, I don't know. It's an interesting month. Okay, so that's that. Before we continue, I'm going to go to my coaching options. I'm going to edit my lines. We're going to make this switch. Jeff Skinner for Landeskog right there. Let's put Jeff Skinner in that third line. We have a nice balance of playmaker, and a power forward. Sniper, two-way, sniper. 2 snipers with a two-way. That might be interesting. It's an interesting combination. But we'll have to see how this goes. For now, that's what we're going to do, just because of the points that are being scored by Landeskog and the lack thereof of Jeff Skinner. I hope Jeff Skinner doesn't bring down this line. If he does, then we'll switch it back, because I'd rather have this second line producing at its current rate than screw it all up. The PRV Hartikainen switch definitely seemed like it helped. Stoll playing that third line has really not been great. I might trade him with McClement just to help out here. I don't know what the 83 passing. What's his passing here? 83 passing. Sorry, McClement was 80 passing or 83? 80. Okay, so his offensive category is not great. That's the thing. No. And Jokinen. No. So I think we might want to shore up our fourth line guys going into this. All right. So potential trade or upgrades would be to Jokinen and maybe even replace Watson. Not that Watson's having a bad year by any stretch of the imagination. He's at 14 points. That's pretty good for a fourth line player. First year in the NHL. I think Austin Watson can definitely play. But I think that Austin Watson might do better with another year in the AHL. So we could shore up a little bit on our defensive category. On our fourth line category. Now, before we go ahead, well, let's do this quickly, I guess. Well, we got nothing, so it doesn't matter. So let's go to GM options, trade negotiations, trade players. So we picked up a couple players. We got Sheldon Surrey, and we got Mark Savard. They may have some trade value, so we'll take a look at that quickly. So Mark Savard has some trade value, as you can see. $4 million. We could trade him for somebody. We could also play him up in the NHL if we really wanted to. And we could put, like Hartikainen down on the fourth line, and he could play on the third line. That's a pretty good option, too. We might not need to trade. So we'll think about that. We might do that instead. Okay, so we'll think about that. Because Savard's got 3 years left, so he might want to trade him. Let's see here. Steve Monador is another tradable asset that we only picked up in that trade for Jonathan Taze. So Steve Monador, I'll show you guys all of them. Hold on. So I'll put Savard out there. We'll put, where's Steve Monador? Steve Monador, okay. And where is Surrey? Surrey doesn't have much trade value, guys. So, these are 3 big guys with big contracts with low trade value. Monador and Savard are players that could definitely help teams, and that I think that there's teams out there that'll want them. Look, Anaheim wants Monador. Does anybody want Savard? Oh, Calgary wants all 3 of them. So we can make a trade with Calgary for somebody if they give us $1.2 million in salary cap back. So if we were to trade all 3 for somebody here, let's see, somebody with potential. Ryan House, perhaps? Sniper? 70 overall, 3.5. No, not a 3.5 star player. I'm not going to trade for that. Bowie though, yeah, but he's only 1 star player. There's players out there that we could trade for. Calgary may not be our best one. Chicago would take them too. What's the salary cap? We had to find a $2.2 million player. You don't usually find them with overall that's pretty good. You'd be looking at they'd want to get rid of Ho-Sang, McNeil. What if we went to another place that I was thinking of? Minnesota wants all 3. And you know who I was thinking of? The guy that we were talking about before, who we couldn't make a trade for, Charlie Coyle. What about Charlie Coyle? Power forward, 75 overall, minor checker. He'll be up in the system next year for sure. Decent discipline. Charlie Coyle. Oh, not Mikael Granlund. Charlie Coyle, we'll throw him on there. This wouldn't go through because of the salary cap. We'd have to make sure that we get like another one. Hold on. We'll go by this. Who's the lowest valued player on the team? There you go. 525. That still wouldn't go through because he's in the AHL. No, he's not on any team. We have to find somebody in the NHL system. Let's take a look at value. Who's on their NHL team that's got high? Like Clayton Stoner. Clayton Stoner would have to go on. Oh, he's not even enough. David Steckel? No. Okay, so you could add Clayton Stoner. Oh, it's the player. It's the player combination, probably. Nope, not. Oh, for God's sake. I know I'm going long here, guys, but this is the one that I want to trade. So, anyway, Minnesota. I'm thinking that might be our trade to do. Just to shore up while we have some of this option, and then we'll make a trade for somebody who's got some potential to trade away one of our prospects. Savard. We're Monador. And Surrey for Charlie Coyle. That's an option. They want all three of them, so that's good for us. Where's Coyle? There you are, Charlie Coyle. And then we'd have to pick up, like, whoops, 3 NHL players. 3 NHL players. Where are y'all? Like Clayton Stoner. Clayton Stoner. Who else is here? David Steckel. And Kyle Wellwood. Yeah, that's how you'd have to do it. That would go through. Kyle Wellwood we wouldn't use. You might even use David Steckel because he has a fourth line. No, he's a fourth line grinder. We probably wouldn't use him, but he's good enough to play. And Clayton Stoner, he's a minor depth forward. He never really got any, didn't get very good. So that's a potential trade we could do. We'd also probably have to send a little bit their way to make this work because there's not much value here. But that's potential. Let me know what you guys want to do. We'll do it up. Don't forget to vote for the Be a GM Series 4 vote. And I guess that's it. That's all the news I have. I know. I felt like there was going to be more. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this episode. I'm Target Audience. You guys have a good one.